So I'm making a video in response to what happened with Rampage Jackson's boy and the veteran wrestler. It's a big problem, dude. Like, it's a really big problem because, number one, right now, MMA is so popular right now, so there's more eyes on this situation than there's ever been when it comes to MMA. And yeah, it started with the pop can, and I think more or less the wrestler thought that, you know, Raja was a wrestler. Maybe he didn't, I don't know. But the problem is that Raja said, well, it's not like it hurt, it just pissed me off. Well, he wasn't trying to hurt you, you know, he was staying in character. And then, if you watch the video, you see that, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure Stu offers, he offered a handshake, and you could tell just by looking at him, I think he was kind of caught off guard because he looked like, you know, he was expecting Raja to know, hey, I'm in character, you know, have you ever heard of me? It wasn't meant to be taken serious. And then of course it escalates, and then it starts to escalate, so to speak. But then Raja accepts his apology. He goes over, he shakes the man's hand, and, you know, Psycho, you know, obviously he was sincere with his apology if you listen to it. But then comes the wrestling match, and you got Raja on stream talking about how he's going to go fuck him up. I'm really going to hit him, you know. Well, of course, you know, the pop can didn't hurt. Well, no, it didn't hurt. It just pissed me off. You know, he's getting gassed up by his viewers. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem is he's fucking 25 years old. He's young and stupid. Another part of the problem, his dad is Rampage Jackson, which everybody, I don't know anybody that doesn't like Rampage Jackson. How can you not fucking like this guy? So then there's that, you know, the expectation of, hey, you know, I'm one of the most badass MMA fighters' son. So he's got a point to prove anyway. He's already got it upstairs that I've got to prove something. And if he hits me with a can, I'll let him by with it. Well, I've been bitched. No, dude, you haven't been bitched. It was a fucking work. He wasn't trying to hurt you. But you're young, you're stupid, and you can't discern the difference. Like, doesn't everyone know that wrestling is scripted? You know, props and whatnot. You know, they know how to do this shit, whatever. Then he jumps in the ring, and he goes and delivers a spine, well, not a spine buster, an Alabama slam, so to speak. And he fucking knocks him unconscious. Okay, well, that's where it should have ended. The referee should have jumped in. And that referee, he should be charged for this too, because he sat right there and watched this dude beat the shit out of a veteran who, to deal with his PTSD, wanted to do professional wrestling. Okay? And he's beating the hell out of this guy. He's unconscious. It's premeditated at that point. Well, actually with the stream, because you talked about doing it. So, I think they said he hit him like 23, 24 times. I couldn't find the unblurred video, but the man was choking on his blood and teeth. He fucking flatlined. From reports, you know, he flatlined, 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. At that point, it's attempted murder. It's no longer a wrestling match. It's no longer, well, you know, I thought that's what we're supposed to do. No, there's no one that can ever possibly say, well, I thought that was the way it was supposed to go. And if you say that, you're fucking stupid. That's just how it is. The fact is, dude, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail for quite a while. Because evidently, 1, he's a child with a temper. 2, can't control his emotions. And 3, in the moment of a scripted confrontation in wrestling, he beats the guy until he's almost, and you better hope he don't die, because if he don't make it through this, dude, you're fucked. You'll spend the rest of your goddamn life behind bars, and you should, because how can you take something so minute and turn this to such a big deal? I thought it didn't hurt, you know. So then why are you making it a problem? If it was me, I'd get a lawyer. I would lawyer up, and I would wait for the cops to come, because they're coming. Right now, there's a big uproar on this whole thing, and they're coming. It's just a matter of when. They're not going to sit there with all the public outcry and let you get away with this, dude. You fucked up. You know, a lot of young kids fuck up. That's just how it is, and you should have had better judgment in that situation. And at the very moment when you accepted his apology, that was it, dude. That right there. If you're going to accept someone's apology, then that means, hey, we're going to get past that. You know, fuck it. I didn't understand. You didn't understand. And we'll get past it. Let's go have a match, you know, a hardcore match. Let's go out there and we'll entertain and we'll tear the roof down, and, you know, it'll give us both publicity, and, you know, it'll help build my name. You build your name. You built it in a bad way. And being Rampage Jackson's son is not going to help you out of this, because charges are coming. Even if he lives through it, charges are coming. But if he dies, dude, you're fucked. You should have had better judgment. Later.